Hello YouTube land and welcome to another edition of Madden 18 Philadelphia Eagles franchise. And the Eagles in Season 2 going into Week 2 where they are taking on the Carolina Panthers in a seemingly annual meeting between these two teams. Of course, last season, in Season 1, albeit a shortened season, that got simulated into the season, but the Eagles, one of their wins was against the Panthers at Carolina, and we played the Panthers again in Carolina this season. Both teams coming into this week, of course, the Eagles with that 33-3 romping of the Tennessee Titans in Week 1 to start off on a good note. The Panthers, however, they lost at Detroit, and they gave up 51 points in that loss to the Detroit Lions. So the Panthers come in 0-1. They did score over 40 points in that game. However, it was a loss for the Panthers. So offensively, they did good, not so much on the defensive side. Eagles, though, on defense, they look pretty stout. They only gave up 3 points to the Titans. The Titans, of course, in Tennessee. And the Eagles, of course, looking to go to 2-0, and both the two games to start the season on the road. And take a look here. Let's have some fun with the uniform, shall we? We're going to have a color rush game in Carolina. So the Eagles will have the black uniforms on. The Panthers will have those Carolina blues on. So certainly off to a better start this season than Season 1. We're hoping to build on that 33-3 win against the Tennessee Titans. And the Eagles hope to get to 2-0 before the home opener next week. Jay Ajayi did get injured in that game against Tennessee, but will be able to go in Week 2. Of course, the real Allen Robinson signed with the Bears, but in the Maddenverse, he is a Philadelphia Eagle. Of course, the real Eagles get Mike Wallace. So that's a pretty good pickup for them. In real life, I thought about going ahead and making that move, but I figured, you know what, I'm just going to keep Allen Robinson and see how the season goes.
It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch.
And here we go, Week 2 at Carolina. There you see the numbers so far for the two teams. Eagles did have some trouble running the ball a week ago at Tennessee. And Carolina, the offseason, lost some players. And their defense, again, gave up 51 points at Detroit to start the season. No color rush uniforms for the Panthers. Usually when you pick color rush uniform, the other team will come out in their color rush uniform, but not this time.
His guys are fired up as they get set to go toe-to-toe with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter.
Well, certainly an upgrade in competition this week offensively against the Eagles. Cam Newton. And the Panthers, of course, it was Chase Daniel and the Titans a week ago, and it did not go too well for the Titans. So the Eagles know they definitely have to score some points this week. They scored 33 a week ago in the win against the Tennessee Titans. We're underway from Carolina. Pumphrey to return it. Gets between two defenders. Nice move by Darnell Pumphrey to the 25. So basically just as good as a touchback. And we see Carson Wentz coming out. So you see the numbers for him so far. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick for the Eagles signal caller.
As many of the quarterbacks that were coming out in the draft, but he maximized what he had. Ended up winning 2 national championships as a starting quarterback at North Dakota.
Eagles in their color rush uniforms, the all-black unis. Panthers in their normal road whites. But it is early in the season. Sometimes teams will do that.
On first down,
Wentz throws, has a man, and it's caught by Trey Burton. minimal gain for Burton. It's 2nd and 7, a gain of 3. Of course, the real Burton now with the Chicago Bears. So 2 Eagles playing in Madden are Chicago Bears in real life with Allen Robinson and, of course, the aforementioned Trey Burton.
Here we go with 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Wentz under center, backs in the eye. Jay Ajayi behind Brent Selleck, and Jay Ajayi gets the call, and Jay Ajayi nearly breaks it. He's taken down after a gain of 4. It's 3rd and a short 3. Take a look at the Panthers' defense. K'Wan Short, of course, and in the middle, Luke Kuechly. You always have to be aware of where number 59 is, and there you see the secondary. Of course, the Eagles have a former Panther in their secondary now with Worley. The Panthers, of course, getting Torrey Smith in the offseason, the former Eagle, of course. 3rd and short 3. Wentz rolls. Wentz will throw on the run, and it is caught by Ertz, and that's a first down for the Eagles. Nice play by Carson Wentz, and good blocking up front. And it's a first down to Zach Ertz. 2 good tight ends going in this one. Zach Ertz for the Eagles and Greg Olsen for the Panthers.
So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And that is Luke Kuechly who got beat on the play. So a nice play there for Zach Ertz, collecting his first catch of the game. And a new set of downs, 1st and 10, ball spotted at the Eagles' 49-yard line. Again, backs in the eye. And the give goes to Ajayi, who tries to change his direction. He is taken down. He will lose 2 on the play. Horton came in and finished off that play, and a loss of 2. As Jay Ajayi thought he had a hole, and, well, closed up really quickly. Nice play by Horton. Panthers have a few new players here on defense. So it's 2nd and 12. Wentz throws, has a man. It's Alshon Jeffrey, and Jeffrey close to a first down. The slant pattern working there to perfection for Alshon Jeffrey, and it brings up 3rd and 3. The Eagles so far 1 for 1 on 3rd down conversion. They converted 3rd and 3 moments ago. It was Zach Ertz. Let's see how they run it here. 3rd and 3. Wentz in the gun. He has Ajayi to his right. Wentz looking. He'll throw, and he has a man. Oh, Alshon Jeffrey, as he goes out of bounds after collecting another first down. He had some more yards to go, but Alshon Jeffrey moved the chains yet again. Eagles 2 for 2 on 3rd down. Again, Wentz in the gun with Ajayi to his right. Wentz, play action fake. He rolls, he'll run. Carson Wentz on the move. Wentz gets the first down himself. He's taken down by, I believe, Kuechly. I guess it was 59. 12 yards on the ground for Carson Wentz. Another first down for the Eagles. It's 1st and 10, ball spotted on the Carolina 12. Good drive to start for the Eagles. Wentz, the handoff goes to Jay Ajayi, and Jay Ajayi gets good positive yards that time. Tough sledding a week ago at Tennessee. This week, of course, not much more easier against these Panthers. But a first down run for Jay Ajayi, gains 8. It's 2nd and 2. Wentz now under center, backs in the eye with Selleck and Ajayi. Carson, the long count. Now he'll give to Ajayi, and Ajayi tries to pick his way, and he's taken down. Next to no gain, if anything, that time for Jay Ajayi. It's 3rd and 1. He gains a yard. So now another 3rd and short for the Eagles. They're 2 for 2.
But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the
and it's 3rd and 1.
To put him on the ground.
Wentz backs again in the eye. Selleck and Ajayi behind him. As Wentz this time will pitch to Ajayi, and he spins. Did he get it? I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. He didn't in his 4th and inches. And decision time for the Eagles. Ajayi did not get the first down.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And on 4th and inches, they're going to keep the offense out there. This is what the Eagles do. They're very good at 4th down conversions. Wentz with backs in the eye again. He gives to Ajayi. Ajayi powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Ajayi and the Eagles score first. It's 6-0 Philadelphia. Ajayi on 4th and inches. He just kept the legs churning. And the great backs in this league, this is what they're going to do. And good blocking up front for him. And the Eagles strike first. And now Alex Henry for the point after.
And I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
Up good. And it's 7-0. Yes, I called him Alex Henry again. I have to stop doing that. Jake Elliott. Up and good. I don't know why that's in my brain. I see an Eagles kicker wearing number 4, and it just goes to Henry for some reason. Jake Elliott. The extra point is good, and it's 7-0 Philadelphia. A great start to this game for the Eagles. A long, time-consuming drive. Eagles converted on a couple 3rd downs and then a 4th down to get in the end zone. Ajayi. And the kickoff will go out of bounds for a touchback. Out of the end zone, rather, for a touchback. And now Cam Newton and the Panthers offense to the field. Saw what he did so far. The numbers on the season: 1 touchdown, 1 interception, close to 400 yards passing a week ago against the Detroit Lions in a loss.
All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense. And
the Panthers scored over 40 points a week ago in a loss at Detroit. And so far this week number 2, their defense has given up a touchdown on the first drive for the Eagles. Newton will go back to pass, and of course you have to worry about him as a runner. And that's a first down by Samuel, second-year man out of Ohio State. And they're very high on him here in Carolina. Panthers have a lot of speed at the wide receiver position. Of course, former Eagle Torrey Smith. And you got to watch out for him as well. 1st and 10. And the give now goes to McCaffrey. And he gets his first carry of the game. And Christian McCaffrey gets 5. It's 2nd and 5. Another weapon for the Panthers on offense, of course, Christian McCaffrey. Jonathan Stewart no longer here. And now it's Christian McCaffrey who will get the bulk of the carries, and he is also very good as a receiving threat. 2nd down, Newton, and there he is, McCaffrey. He has the first, a mismatch. There was a linebacker on him, and McCaffrey, as Branham cannot catch him, and McCaffrey's in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Boy, you can't have that, and it's about the mismatches, as McCaffrey had a linebacker on him, and that's going to be a win more times than not for the Panthers. And that's a catch and run for Christian McCaffrey. Bradham could not catch him. It's a simple play, but wide open is McCaffrey, and he beats, I believe that's Kendricks. Maybe it was Hicks. I have to see that number again. But then Bradham, he just outruns him. He outruns the Eagles' defense to the end zone. And this, again, is a very dangerous offense if you give them time and space. They're very quick, athletic. And you just saw that on that drive. A couple plays, bing, bang, boom, they're in the end zone. And now the extra point up and good, and we're tied at 7. So what could be a very high-scoring game here. It was a high-scoring game a week ago for the Panthers. Again, on the losing end, they gave up 51 to the Lions. And Pumphrey to bring it out. A good field position here for the Eagles. Ball to the 29. So a short kickoff, and Pumphrey brings it back as far as he can to the 29, and that's where this drive starts for Carson Wentz. Good first drive for the Eagles. They scored a touchdown on the Jay Ajayi score on 4th down. And they have the ball now. Again, a brand new ball game, 7-7. Thanks to those who might be joining in. You're watching Eagles Madden 18 franchise, Season 2, Week 2, Eagles at Carolina. And again, a seemingly annual meeting between these two teams as Jay Ajayi gets the call. He'll get 9, and it's 2nd and 1. Jay Ajayi running hard so far. As Jay Ajayi will be the man this season for the Eagles. Brought in last season in a trade with Miami. 2nd and 1. They pitch it to Ajayi, and oh boy, this Panther defense is very quick, and Jay Ajayi for the 2nd straight week is hurt. Jay Ajayi got injured in week 1, was held out the rest of the game, was ready to go this week, but now he's down again. We'll check the injury. Wendell Smallwood, who came in relief of Ajayi a week ago, will be the man here until Ajayi can come back, if he can come back. Again, we'll check the injury. 3rd and 2. Eagles very good on 3rd down so far.
Here it's 3rd and 2.
Eagles 2 for 2 on 3rd down so far. Wentz, play action fake, and a good one. Wentz rolls. Now he's going to run. Carson Wentz has the first down and then some. Spins, and he gets out of bounds. First down, Eagles. And Carson signals for it. It's a first down. And so far, the Eagles very good on 3rd down conversions. Of course, they've all been short ones, but the Eagles have gotten them so far. 1st and 10 Eagles, ball spotted at their own 45 in a 7-7 game. Wendell Smallwood remains in the game behind Carson Wentz. He'll get his first carry of the game, and there's a huge hole, and Wendell Smallwood gets a first down on his first carry. That was a problem a week ago for the Panthers against Detroit. They gave up a chunk of yards and, of course, 51 points in a week 1 loss against the Lions. Bruised ribs will return soon, so good news for Jay Ajayi. Boy, so far it's been some injuries so far in the season for the Eagles running back. Well, 1st and 10 Eagles. Ball spotted to the Panther 40-yard line, and Jay Ajayi is back in the ball game. Wentz, play action, throws it deep. He wants it all, and it's out of bounds. A little too much on that one for Carson Wentz, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. But you take those chances. Got to keep the defense honest. And Carson Wentz, though, 0 for 1 on those type of plays. A little too much on that one. Too much English for Mr. Wentz. So 2nd and 10. Wentz in the gun. He has Ajayi to his right. Wentz looking. Wentz throws. He has his man, and that's Nelson Aguilar for his first catch of the game. Move the chains, first down Eagles. A crossing pattern, and that's Nelson Aguilar's bread and butter. We found that out a season ago. What a season it was. A redemption year for Nelson Aguilar, of course, helping the Eagles win Super Bowl 52. And he's become a very reliable receiver. Who would have thought that a few years ago with all of his struggles? But good for him. 1st and 10 Birds. Ball spotted on the Panther 23-yard line. Wentz in the gun again. And this time he will hand the ball off to Jay Ajayi, who gets spun down. And that will be a gain of 4. It's 2nd and 7. Excuse me, gain of 3. Math was never my strong suit. Gain of 3. for Jay Ajayi.
They want to try that again. Go play action, hit him over the top.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up
And it's 2nd and 7. 26 seconds and counting to go in the first quarter. Quick moving quarter. Wentz, quick throw, and it's knocked down. And there's Luke Kuechly. That's one of the reasons this guy is one of the best in the business. Not only is he good at, of course, making the tackles and making plays, but knocking passes away. Luke Kuechly always around the football. And he is a great linebacker, that's for sure, number 59. They've enjoyed him for many years here in Carolina. So incomplete for Wentz. It's 3rd and 7 now. A bit of a longer third down for the Eagles. Third and 7.
They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far.
3 for 4 so far, and third down for the Eagles.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Wentz. He has Ertz. Does he get the first? No. He's taken down shy of the first. And it brings up 4th and 1. The Eagles already have gone for it once on 4th and short. Let's see if they go for it here or that they take the points. And it looks like the offense will stay onto the field as we go to the second quarter. Let's see. It's still decision time. It's a 7-7 game at this point in the field. Eagles offense have really not been stopped so much in this game. 1 possession, 1 touchdown so far. Now the second possession, and they're looking for more points.
Is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
So here we go, second quarter underway from Carolina. Charlotte, to be exact.
They've got a 4th and 1 coming up.
4th and 1. And Eagles keeping the offense to the field. This is not 4th and inches, though, where they got it on the last possession. It led to the touchdown by Jay Ajayi. 4th and 1. They hand it off to Ajayi, and again, Ajayi forward for the first down. Last time it was a touchdown. This time it's a first down. He moves the chains, and again, the Panthers had a shot here, but Jay Ajayi running hard and getting that first down. Yeah, that's all Jay Ajayi right there. They had him, but Jay Ajayi just gets low and keeps moving the feet, and he gets the first down. That's textbook running by Jay Ajayi. So a new set of downs for the Eagles. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down. What else is new? This is one of the better 4th down converting teams in the league over the last few seasons. Wentz, play action fake. Carson throws, and it is incomplete. Hard hit, incomplete, and it brings up 2nd and 10.
And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10. Ball to the Carolina 11-yard line. The Eagles can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Wentz stepping up. Wentz throws, and it's intercepted. Not a good throw by Carson Wentz. It's picked off, and the Panthers take points away from the Eagles. First turnover of the game belongs to the Panthers defense as Carson tried to thread the needle, and it wasn't to be. So that's 2 straight weeks with a pick for Wentz as David Mayo gets the interception, wearing Dan Morgan's old number 55. Of course, good linebacker for those years with the Panthers. Went to a Super Bowl with the Panthers. So now the Eagles back on D. They gave up a touchdown, their first touchdown given up this season on a Christian McCaffrey catch and run. And now Cam Newton in the red-hot Panther offense back to the field. Newton, the handoff to McCaffrey, and he goes nowhere. He is taken down by By number 50.
Right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play on all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or two down the road, they could.
So 2nd and 12, it loses 2 yards.
From a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their
And again McCaffrey, and again McCaffrey taken down, nearly a safety.
They wanted early in the process.
He gets taken down by Jordan Hicks.
But for the most part,
Hicks making his first tackle of the game.
I think there's one element that just
And
keeps
McCaffrey this time, the Panthers offense going backwards. They've lost 2 yards. The first carry, 2 yards. The second carry, and that was nearly a safety.
go past people and make tackles near the sideline.
So Jordan Hicks, oh my, that is very close to being a safety, but they gave him forward progress. Wow. 3rd and long 14 now for Newton. The Eagles defense trying to hold him here off the turnover. And again, this time, McCaffrey again gets taken down. He does get out of the end zone. And there's Michael Bennett making the stop, his first tackle of the game. And the Eagles defense doesn't give up anything after the Panthers get the interception. Good job by the Eagles defense as they will give the ball back to their offense after 3 plays. First punt of the game for the Panthers. Looks like he shanked it a bit. And Gibson will retrieve it, and Gibson will get away, and he's still on his feet across the 50, and a nice return. He made something out of nothing, did Gibson. 30 yards on that return. Gets away from the first would-be tackler, and there he goes, just, cradling that ball. That's what you want to do. Takes the tackle, but nice return by Gibson. Second-year receiver. Well, the Eagles' offense to the field. They've scored a touchdown and an interception so far. This now their 3rd drive of the game. Wentz gives it off to Ajayi, and Ajayi, nice blocking in front of him. And he gets 4 yards on the first carry of this drive.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Certainly a better game so far this week for Jay Ajayi than a week ago in Tennessee. 2nd and 6. Ball to the Carolina 42-yard line.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down.
Wentz, broken up. He wanted Allen Robinson, and it's incomplete, and that's a nice job by the Carolina DB. It brings up 3rd and 6.
Because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 3rd and 6.
They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
Eagles 3 for 5 so far on 3rd down. They are, of course, 2 for 2, though, on 3rd down. Robinson in motion. Wentz looking. Has a man. But he drops it. Nelson Aguilar that time couldn't hang on. Incomplete. And the Eagles will bring the punt unit out. O'Donnell, who did a good job a week ago, back to punt. And his first punt. Blocked. The punt is blocked. And the Panthers have the ball in great field position. It was bobbled a bit by O'Donnell. And a nice job by the Panthers special teams getting that punt. And a first down from the Eagle 45-yard line. This is how this drive starts. Much, much, much better field position for the Panthers on this drive. Well, the Eagles defense just got to pin their ears back and go after it. Can't do anything about that. It's been a couple turnovers now for the Eagles, one on offense and then that special teams blunder. And the Eagles defense back to the field. It's 1st and 10 for Carolina. The give goes to McCaffrey, his best run of the game. McCaffrey still on his feet. And this time, better running for Christian McCaffrey. And a 1st and 10 for Carolina, Christian McCaffrey. McLeod on the tackle. He is such a weapon. So McCaffrey picks up a 1st down. Newton to the Eagles deep into their territory. This is McCaffrey again, and another deep drive run for McCaffrey as he is chewing up the Eagles on this drive. 1st and 10, ball spotted to the Eagles' 12-yard line. They have got to do a better job at tackling McCaffrey. It's been all McCaffrey on this drive so far. 2 handoffs, 2 first downs. Cam Newton in the gun. Back to pass. Looking, rolls, throws. There's McCaffrey, and there's the other element. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game, and the Panthers have their 1st lead of the game. That drive was all Christian McCaffrey. 2 handoffs, both resulting in 1st downs, and then a dump-off pass for a touchdown. They make it look easy. The Eagles' defense have got to find a way to cover number 22 because he has absolutely killed this team so far. They did a good job against him on that last possession where they stopped them for negative yards, but then McCaffrey with 2 first down runs and then the touchdown reception. Again, his 2nd of the game. And now the Panthers to kick it off, and the Eagles will just let this go back for a touchback. Ball spotted on the 25. This drive for the Eagles with 5:28 remaining in the 1st half. Remember, the Panthers do get the ball to start the 2nd half. The Eagles did so well on their 1st possession, getting a touchdown, but since then, it's been disastrous. An interception, and in a punt situation where the punt got blocked. The Eagles have got to do a better job here on offense. Wentz under center. He has Ajayi behind him. The give goes to Ajayi, and he gets swallowed up by K'Wan Short. Big number 99 brings down Jay Ajayi, and it brings up a 2nd and 9. Oh, 2nd and 9. Panthers defense wins on 1st down. Now let's see what the Eagles do on 2nd. And 9, Wentz will roll. He'll throw. Ajayi on the wheel route, and he gets the 1st down. Oh, look out. They're going to try to knock the ball out. Ajayi, though, strong hands, holds onto the ball, calls for the 1st down, and he's fired up. That's a nice play by Jay Ajayi, not only to make that reception 1st down, but then to hold on to the football. You had a couple Panthers there trying to get it out of his hands, strip it out. Jay Ajayi, though, hangs on. Look at that right there. Strong hands by Jay Ajayi. So Jay Ajayi has the 1st down. Eagles on the move. Remember, the Panthers gave up 51 points against the Lions. You figured this defense would play better this week, and certainly they were challenged during the week to do so. 1st and 10. Wentz, play action fake. Wentz throws. He has Alshon Jeffrey, and Alshon Jeffrey outruns one, tries to power through the other, and he's brought down. Alshon Jeffrey. His 2nd grab of the game, and a 1st down for the Eagles in the Carolina territory at the 27. Wentz has been on target on this drive so far. Big, powerful receiver, Alshon Jeffrey. And again, it's the yak yards. This is the thing Jerry Rice made so popular, was so good at doing those years with the 49ers. And you see that there by Alshon Jeffrey, a catch and then the yards after it. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Certainly a good start to this drive. Ball again spotted to the Carolina 27-yard line. Again, the Panthers gave up 51 points a week ago to the Lions. And a ton of yards. Ajayi picking his way. He gains 3 at 2nd and 7. Eagles so far good balance run to pass ratio.
split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And it's 2nd and 7. Wentz in the gun.
Now a play fake. Wentz.
Throws. It's bobbled. Oh, nearly caught on the bobble and nearly intercepted on the bobble. He wanted Alshon Jeffrey. It's incomplete, and that brings up 3rd and 7. Now, it was good coverage by the Panthers, and Wentz got away with one there because that ball gets tipped around like that. That has interception written all over it, but Carson gets away with it. So 3rd and 7, 2:57 to go in the first half. Birds down 14-7, but they're driving for points here. They're in points territory. Wentz back to pass, looking, throws. It's caught by Robinson. And he has the first down. A money catch by Allen Robinson. And the Eagles move the chains. In traffic, Allen Robinson comes away with it. Another big receiver. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that? Yes, it is Robinson. For a second there, I thought it was 13. It's 15. That is Allen Robinson.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all.
So 1st and 10, Birds. They're moving to the Panther 15-yard line. Wentz again in the gun. He'll hand it off to Jay Ajayi, and Jay Ajayi, tough yards again. He'll gain 5, 2nd and 5, up and coming for the Eagles.
We're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Let's see if the Eagles want to get another playoff before it. They will not. 2-minute warning from Carolina. First half, Eagles down by 7, but they're driving here to try to tie it up. No 2nd and 5.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Now
Wentz rolls now. He's going to run. Carson Wentz, touchdown Eagles. He calls his own number, and number 11 in the end zone for 6.
Touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles
Carson Wentz, you talk about with Cam Newton, the ability to pass and run. Well, Carson Wentz can do this too. He might not be as quick as Cam or as big. Well, he's big, but dives in the end zone, and that's a defensive breakdown for the Panthers. And now Jake Elliott for the extra point. There, I said his name right that time. Extra point is no good. And that is something that Jake Elliott has had a problem with. He can make those long field goals, but the short ones and the extra points have been a bit of an issue, and the Panthers still have a lead, albeit by 1 point, 14-13, but they will get the ball here, and then they will get the ball to start the second half. This is a big stop here for the Eagles if they can get it. And is it returnable? Yeah, they'll return it. Look out here. Oh, a spin move, and McCaffrey taken down. Boy, he is so dangerous. Every time he touches the ball, just one of those guys you got to atone for. You got to know where he is. And there you go, 6 for 33 for Christian McCaffrey, but he's done most of his damage in the passing game. 2 reception touchdowns so far. And again, you got to figure out where number 22 is. Panthers use him in all sorts of different ways. And now, of course, with Jonathan Stewart no longer in Carolina, McCaffrey is the main guy in their running game and, of course, the passing game for a running back as well. Newton back to pass. Does he want McCaffrey again? No, he steps up. He's going to run. He gets sandwiched. He gets crunched down. He gets positive yards, a gain of 7 on the play, but Cam Newton gets taken down. Jordan Hicks credited with the tackle. So the Eagles, again, they got to keep an eye on where number 1 is if he wants to take off. And, of course, number 22, Christian McCaffrey. We haven't heard Greg Olson's name called so far, nor former Eagle Torrey Smith. 2nd and 3, Newton will fake a handoff, and then he gets taken out. He is sacked by Jordan Hicks.
They got him for a sack. Jordan Hicks.
Hicks, the sack. Eagles call timeout. They have 2 remaining, and that's our Hers snack sack of the game. Jordan Hicks coming in untouched, and he brings Cam Newton down. 3rd and 11, first sack of the game for the Eagles. Something that they were good at doing a season ago. Remember this game in Carolina a year ago? Eagles had a ton of sacks in that game, and Brandon Graham, of course, led the way. Eagles D-line owned the Panthers O-line a season ago. 3rd and long, 11 for the Panthers, and they will give it to McCaffrey, and the Eagles were not ready. He gets the first down. A big hole, and Christian McCaffrey on 3rd and 11 gets the first down. Oh, what a mistake by the Eagles defense. Not expecting the Panthers to run the ball. They do. Not only do they run it, but they get the first down on 3rd and 11. Boy, that's a mistake by the Eagles defense. You can't have that. You cannot have that. And that keeps the ball with the Panthers. Newton in the gun with McCaffrey to his right, back to pass, rolls again, now he's going to run, avoids, there he gets taken down. He is sacked by Brandon Graham, who crackers him down. 2nd sack of the game for the Eagles. End of the series. Hicks and now Graham. Cam Newton just running out of time. This is the problem he has sometimes. Cam Newton not very decisive. It's breaking down. And then Brandon Graham takes him down. Good coverage downfield by the Eagles secondary. Cam Newton had nowhere to go with that ball, and Brandon Graham found him. So now 2nd and 20 for the Panthers. And the Eagles, this is where you don't want to give up a big chunk play right here. You have the Panthers offense on their heels. Got to keep it going. The handoff to McCaffrey's taken down right away. 6 seconds to go. Looks like the Panthers will be content to take it to half with a 1-point lead. And they do get the ball to start the second half. I'm a little surprised that the Panthers didn't call a timeout after getting that first down by McCaffrey, but we'll take it. And the Eagles will go to half down by a point.
I'm Larry Ridley. The Panthers are up right now and are looking to keep.
Now you folks don't know what you're missing. Missing Larry Ridley.
Second half action.
Though, to this week 2 matchup. Let's get to it.
The Eagles will kick it away to start the second half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we
14-13 Panthers. And it will be a touchback. Okay, so it hasn't been the scoring fest that the Panthers and Lions enjoyed a week ago. And the Eagles, though, trail by a point. And the Eagles defense right back to the field to start the second half.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what
couple sacks on that last series for the Eagles defense to end the half. Hicks and Graham. The handoff goes to McCaffrey, and boy, Easy Ed's son has had himself a game so far. Of course, Ed McCaffrey, the former Denver Bronco, winning 2 Super Bowl championships with the Broncos. Christian McCaffrey, his son, went to Stanford, drafted by the Panthers a season ago, and now is their main man in the backfield. And a do-everything type of running back. So 2nd and 8. Newton again under center. Olsen, the tight end, in motion. The give again goes to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey some tough yards there. He's brought down by Timmy Jernigan. But he gains more chunk of yards, 6 yards there. It's 3rd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect.
So 3rd and a short 2 for the Panthers.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And on 3rd down,
Eagles defense trying to get a stop here.
Here's Newton.
3rd down, they convert, and it's a first down, and that is the first reception of the game for the former Eagle, Torrey Smith. Torrey Smith moved the chains for the Panthers. And the Panthers' drive will continue. And he beats Jones on that play. Torrey Smith, the veteran, gets the better of the youngster. First down, Panthers.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
4 for 4 passing for Cam Newton. And he will fake a give to McCaffrey. Throw deep, and it is incomplete. Oh, Greg Olsen, the intended receiver. Nice job defensively there for the Eagles. It's a 50-50 ball, and neither came up with it. Malcolm Jenkins. You're looking at one of the Eagles' defensive captains. 2nd and 10 now. Newton, his first incompletion. McCaffrey gets taken down. He gets taken down by Timmy Jernigan. And it brings up 3rd and 9.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel.
3rd and 9 for Cam Newton. Eagles trying to get off the field here defensively. Panthers 1 for 1 on 3rd down in this drive. Newton deep drop, throws, has time, and he finds his man. That's Devin Funchess for his first catch of the game, and another first down for the Panthers. So they convert on 3rd and short, and now they convert on 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy.
Too much time for Cam Newton on that play. Not a good job for the Eagles to get pressure. And Cam finds his man, Devin Funchess, for the first down. Newton, again back to pass. He is going to be taken down. He is sacked by Michael Bennett. His first sack of the season, his first sack as an Eagle. And Cam Newton is taken down for the 3rd time. And the Eagles defense, a little better job that time. And now it's 2nd and a long 16. Newton throws. It's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen, the intended receiver, I believe, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 16. 3rd and long. So this is an opportunity now for the Eagles defense to get off the field and get the ball back to the offense, still down only a point. Samuel will be the slot receiver. 3rd down. Remember, these Panthers receivers are quick. And of course, you got to watch out for McCaffrey as well. Newton back to pass, looks, throws, it's caught, but that is not going to get the first. McCaffrey on the reception. Jordan Hicks right there with him. And McCaffrey, that is his first reception without a touchdown. Before that, he was 2 for 2. With 2 touchdowns.
So look at this.
Yep, field goal comes out. This is going to be a long field goal attempt.
And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
Oh, that's not even close. Incomplete, and I really don't know at that point. Gonzalez misses it. I really don't know at that point why the Panthers are attempting a field goal and not trying to punt it deep. And as it is, the Eagles will take it, and they have great field position to start this drive. Jay Ajayi, you see his numbers so far, 14 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown.
Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like?
All right, so the Eagles down a point because Jake Elliott missed the extra point on the last Eagles touchdown, which was a touchdown run by Carson Wentz on their last offensive possession. Been a little while since they've had the ball. Panthers ended the first half with the ball, and they started the second half with the ball. Jay Ajayi, a spin move. He's taken down. Gains 2, 2nd and 8 up and coming. Johnson on the tackle.
Rooting for in this game, the effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward.
Been some hard hits so far in this one.
What he did there.
Wentz, play action fake, throws, has his man. It's Trey Burton, and Burton has a first down. So his second grab of the game, good for a first, and the Eagles move the chains. 1st and 10, ball spotted to the Panther 36-yard line.
Just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And Wentz has played pretty good since that interception. 1st and 10. Again, the give will go to Jay Ajayi and goes into a pile and perhaps a few. Gains 4, 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football
Again,
team.
Eagles are doing very good so far with the pass-run ratio.
Allow other people to make tackles, but when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And now it'll be 2nd and 6. Second and 6, Wentz throws, and it is a diving effort made and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, incomplete. It brings up 3rd and 6. It would have been a tough grab to make for Jeffrey. And it was in traffic, and Jeffrey just couldn't come down with it.
Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So 3rd and 6. Eagles in points territory here, but they'd like to get a touchdown, but if they have to take the points, take the points. Get the lead. Wentz, back to pass. Now he steps up. He's going to run for it, and he is taken down. Oh, a nice job by who else? Luke Kuechly. He dropped his coverage to get to Wentz. That is just a heady play by a great linebacker, because if he doesn't make this play, Carson Wentz is still running. And boy, it's a good play by Luke Kuechly, and Carson Wentz tries to draw him to the pass, and then Luke Kuechly just says, no, you're not getting the first down. So the Eagles will send out Jake Elliott for the field goal attempts.
This a 43-yard attempt.
43-yard attempt for Elliott. And it's up and good. We said he's good with the long ones. It's just those short field goals and extra points that's been his downfall so far as an Eagle. But he made a pretty big field goal in the Super Bowl to help extend the lead to 8 at the time. The Eagles would go on to win by 8.
And now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
So Eagles back in front, albeit only by 2, 16-14, and they will kick off to the Panthers. McCaffrey will not bring it out. It's a touchback to the 25. That's where this drive starts for Cam Newton in the Panthers offense. It's been a good one so far here from Carolina. 16-14 Eagles on top. A touchdown run by Jay Ajayi and a touchdown run by Carson Wentz. And a field goal, 43 yards for Jake Elliott. And for the Panthers, of course, 2 touchdown passes by Cam Newton, both to Christian McCaffrey, who's been a handful so far in this one. 1st and 10. As McCaffrey gets the call, and he nearly gets away. Good tackle there, and it avoided a big gainer as Timmy Jernigan brings McCaffrey down after a gain of 5. But boy, that could have been a lot more for Christian McCaffrey. Now 2nd and 5, McCaffrey the lone back. Newton under center. He'll give to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets taken down. He'll only gain a yard. It's 3rd and 4. As the Eagles defense did a good job there to stop that play really before it began. So 3rd and 4.
They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
3 out of 5 on 3rd down are the Panthers. Newton under center with McCaffrey in the backfield. Newton deep drop. Now he steps up. He's taken down. He fumbles the ball. Eagles are on it. The Eagles have recovered the fumble. Cam Newton was absolutely creamed. And he fumbles the ball. Let's see. Yeah, he just completely gets destroyed on that play.
Back to the Super Bowl against Denver, and Von Miller knocking it free from Cam. But I think you're exactly right.
That's just a heck of a play, and the Eagles have the football in great field position, up 2 and looking for more. First turnover of the game for the Panthers, and that's a great time to get it.
Really nice starting field position here for the offense.
So 1st and 10 Birds. Ball spotted to the Panther 19-yard line. Wentz hands it off. Ajayi running. Ajayi breaking tackles. Jay Ajayi still on his feet. Nearly getting the first. Let's see. It will depend on the spot. Nope, 2nd and inches, but what a run by Jay Ajayi, who has run hard all game long. Panthers a week ago struggled defensively. They gave up a ton of yards, and plays like this just not being able to wrap up at times. And the Lions got a ton of points and a ton of yards against this defense a week ago. Eagles will have their opportunities. So 2nd and inches now. Wentz again in the gun. Ajayi, the lone back. Wentz rolls. He will be taken down. Oh, that's not a good play. Johnson gets him, and we go from 2nd and inches to 3rd and 6. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. And instead of handing the ball off to Jay Ajayi, Carson Wentz looks for more. Didn't really have much. Well, he looked like he did have a man, just didn't see him. In the middle of the field, and Carson Wentz trying to get something. He gets taken down by Johnson. That's a loss. So a loss on the play. Now it's 3rd and 6.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Wentz, clean pocket, throws, has an open receiver. It's Jeffrey. It will depend on the spot. And no, they don't get it. 4th and inches. Well, the Eagles 2 for 2 so far on 3rd down. Do they try it, or do you take the points? They're going to take the points. They're going to take the points. It's a short field goal for Elliott. Let's see. And Jake Elliott's field goal good. So they take the points, increase the lead to 5. It's 19-14 Eagles. They get a field goal off the turnover and extend that lead. Well, you know, the Eagles 2 for 2 on 4th down, but I guess they figure this time in the game you take the points. Your defense is playing well, shutting out the Panthers so far in the second half, getting a turnover moments ago, so you rely on this D. O'Donnell to kick it away. And it's going to be returned by McCaffrey deep in his own end zone. And McCaffrey gets taken down to the 19. Not a good decision that time by Christian McCaffrey. And they'll lose yards on that return. It could have been a touchback. Cam Newton 6 of 8, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, but he did have a big fumble on the last possession. Eagles defense, just got to do your thing that you've been doing here in the second half. So far, much better. No points allowed. They got a turnover on the last possession. Just got to keep doing your thing. 1st and 10, Panthers. Ball again to their own 19. And the handoff will go to McCaffrey, who gets spun down. 2nd and 8. Boy, they are feeding Christian McCaffrey. Most of his damage, though, has come in the air as a receiver. So 2nd and 8. And that will do it for the third quarter. So put the 4 fingers up, Eagles. Up by 5, 19-14 as we go to the 4th and final quarter here in Carolina. And a good one, a low-scoring game, but a good one so far. These two teams are definitely battling. 19-14. You figure the Panthers are going to be desperate. They don't want to start 0-2. And they are at home, of course. Their home opener.
Here's Newton.
Newton back to pass. There's that man again, McCaffrey, and this time the Eagles do a good job.
Give him 3 on the
They were
play,
burned on
and
that
all of a
play
sudden,
twice so
it's
far
third
in this
down.
game, but Ronald Darby read it perfectly, 3rd and 5.
Wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing.
Boy, Christian McCaffrey, though, what a weapon he is. Just does it all for this Panthers offense. Runs, catches, scores touchdown after catches, but that time, Ronald Darby said, you know what, we've seen this a few times already. We're going to prevent you from getting a big gainer this time. Eagles brought a blitz on that play, too. That's why that was such an important tackle for Ronald Darby. If he wasn't there, McCaffrey might still be running. That's that play that the Eagles have gotten burned with a few times already, but not that time, 3rd and 5. Oh, Cox almost encroached. And Newton has a pocket. Boy, no one was there. Incomplete. And the Panthers will have to punt. Good job by the Eagles defense. Well, that's the inconsistencies of Cam Newton. No one home. Maybe there was a miscommunication. Or maybe a receiver ran a wrong route, but that pass was to no one. 4th and 5, and the Panthers will have to punt. Lee to kick it away. And a great kick by Lee, and it's going to be to the 22.
They say just outside the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
So the Eagles on offense yet again.
It was a chip shot field goal, and when you go to the
1st and 10.
after chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
They got a field goal on their last possession
Because you're exactly right.
on the short field.
They didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
1st and 10, and right now it's about protecting the ball. 4th quarter, up by 5. Got to protect the ball here. No turnovers. Wentz, play action fake. Carson going to throw. He has an open man and running with the football after collecting the 1st down. And I believe, let's see, is that?
The play goes for 19 yards.
Can't tell if that was 88 or 80. If it was 80, it's Gibson's first reception. I believe it's Trey Burton, though.
Force the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great
Yep,
start.
88, Trey Burton on the reception. For a second there, I thought the other 8 was a 0. I was about to say, is Gibson in there? First reception if it was, but it's Trey Burton collecting reception number 3. So 1st and 10 Eagles. Good play on 1st down, play action fake, and boy, that really got the Panthers. This time no play action. It's just Jay Ajayi, and Jay Ajayi gets taken down. He gains 2 and was lucky to get those 2. The Panthers were on him. And the Panthers certainly need a stop. Mayo on the stop. He had an interception earlier as well. For the lone takeaway at this point for the Panthers. So 2nd and 8. 8:20 to go. 4th quarter, Eagles by 5, and they're looking to try to tack on more. Let's see. Wentz throws. Open is Alshon Jeffrey, and there is a flag. I believe it's going to be a face mask on top of it. 1st down by Alshon Jeffrey. Personal foul. It is a face mask, so tack 15 more on. And the Eagles are certainly in business now. Flowers, the guilty party.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15.
And now it's all the way down to the Panthers' 23-yard line. A big mistake by Flowers. And Alshon Jeffrey's had a nice game so far. 1st and 10 Eagles. Great field position here. Ball spotted again to the Panther 23-yard line. They're in points territory, but again, this is where you want to finish this drive off with a touchdown. Is Jay Ajayi the carry? There is an injury on the play, and we'll check it. Flowers trying to atone for that face mask makes the tackle. Ajayi gains 3. It's 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage.
Wentz in the gun with Ajayi to his left.
On second down, here's Wentz.
Wentz wants it, and a diving reception by Alshon Jeffrey. First and goal, Eagles. 6 for 105 for Alshon Jeffrey. Move the chains, and it's first and goal. That time, the diving reception good for Alshon Jeffrey. He's had himself a nice game. The Eagles looking to extend that lead. Wentz. Ajayi bounces around. He does not get in. And it will bring up second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Jay Ajayi again running hard.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more.
Turn soon is Allen Robinson with muscle cramps. So, second and goal. Again, ball spotted at the 1. Goal line offense for the Eagles. Goal line defense for the Panthers. It's Wentz on the keeper. He scores. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz is second of the game. He just dove forward and gets the touchdown. Nice blocking up front by the Eagles O-line. And number 11 in the end zone for the second time today. And again, the Eagles will not go for 2. Kind of interesting here.
He's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by Elliott is good, and it's 26-14 Eagles. So they extend the lead to 13 with 6:51 to go in the second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they
O'Donnell to kick it away. And I don't believe this will be returnable. It won't be. It's a touchback. So the Panthers with the ball. They've been shut out in the second half so far. Cam Newton, mixed results in this second half with a turnover on a fumble. But he is still a very dangerous quarterback. And this is still a very dangerous offense. They haven't really tried to go deep that often, but you would expect the Panthers will take some shots here. They do have very fast, athletic receivers. We'll see what happens here. And, of course, McCaffrey and Olsen. Newton back the pass. Oh, he gets away, and it's incomplete. Bennett was trying to hunt him down, but Newton gets rid of the ball. The Eagles bring pressure on first down. And now it's second and 10. Again, a much better second half, Eagles defensively against the Panthers. And Newton steps up. He's going to run. He's going to slide. He gets what he can, and it brings up 3rd and 5. Gains 5.
The Panthers on
3rd and 5 for the Panthers.
50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Eagles bring a blitz, and Newton gets taken down. He is sacked by Anthony. And the rookie Anthony has Newton down. And a 3rd down sack. And another Hers snacks sack of the game. Anthony collecting his first of the season. First as a pro. Welcome to the NFL, Mr. Anthony. Cam Newton gets taken down. That's the 4th sack of the game for the Eagles defense.
And they're indeed going to go for it.
They have to go for it on 4th and 11 down 13.
Let's see how this plays out.
5:43 and counting. Newton back to pass. He looks, he steps up. Cam Newton's going to run for it, and he won't get it. He won't get it. He is stopped short of the first down. And the Eagles take over on downs. Boy, it looked like Cam Newton would have had that all the way But at the end, I think he stutter-stepped a bit to try to get away from, I believe that was McLeod. But as it is, it's a first down for the Eagles in Panther territory to the Carolina 33. First and 10 Eagles. Wentz under center. You would imagine they would feed Jay Ajayi here. They do, and he gets taken down. Jay Ajayi gets taken down after a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Mayo again on the tackle. He's had himself a nice game.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's really
so 2nd and 7. Again, you'd imagine to see Ajayi here. The clock in the Eagles' favor and the score as well, of course. Wentz, hands off again. Ajayi, big hole. Jay Ajayi makes the move, and Jay Ajayi inside the 5 to the 3. First and goal, Eagles. Jay Ajayi. 6 yards after contact on the game for Jay Ajayi. An average of, and big run right there. Big hole. Great job by the Eagles offensive line. Hey, hungry dogs got to eat, right? That's exactly what they're doing. They're taking it to the Panthers right now. And Jay Ajayi, the beneficiary of it. First and goal, Eagles. Wentz under center. Ajayi, the lone back. Wentz hands off to Ajayi, who gets taken down. No gain on that play. In fact, they'll lose a yard. That time, the Panthers defense won that battle. Jay Ajayi, that time losing a yard, but he's had himself a strong game, a touchdown on the game so far for Jay Ajayi. As it brings up 2nd and goal. Wentz again under center, Ajayi again the lone back. He's shouldered the load so far for the most part. And Ajayi again gets taken down. No gain. Nope, they lose another yard. Excuse me. Well, let's see what the Eagles want to do here. They're up by 13. And they can really put the game away with a touchdown here. Wentz rushed, and he is thrown down. He fumbles the ball, and let's see. I believe the Eagles recovered. Yes, they did. Boy, that could have been disastrous. That could have been disastrous, but they recover. And now Jake Elliott to attempt the field goal.
In this case, though, a teammate is
able to come up with the ball. And it's blocked. It's blocked. Eagles pick it up, and they will not get anything. So that did not end well. As it is, they stay up 13. Time certainly a factor for the Panthers. Eagles have done a good job against McCaffrey in the second half, and this Panther offense in the second half. We've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers with 2:29 and all 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning. Panthers down 13. They need a quick score. The Eagles defense got to watch out for the big plays here. Newton throws, has a man, and it's caught by Samuel, and that's a first down. So the Panthers going deep that time. They haven't taken a lot of shots downfield. That time they do, and it's a first down. To the second-year man at Ohio State. That's the 2-minute warning. 26-14, Birds in front. Looking to close this one out to go to 2-0 in the season. If the Panthers lose, they will be 0-2 to start the season. Certainly not what they were hoping for.
So it's Panther football as we welcome.
All right. Here you see the score by quarter. 7-7 after 1. The Panthers had a lead. And then the Eagles, it's been all Eagles since that, as far as the scoring goes. Okay, 1st and 10, Eagles defense trying to close this one out. Newton, play action fake. He'll roll. He's going to run. No, he's going to throw, and incomplete. Olsen, the intended receiver, who's been quiet in this one. 2nd and 10.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So they're still at the original
2nd and 10.
scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Newton in the gun. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Newton taken down. He is sacked. Timmy Jernigan. That's sack number 5 for the Eagles defense. Did not have a lot of sacks a week ago against the Titans. Remember the job they did against these Panthers a season ago, and they're doing it again. Newton rolling. Newton will run. Newton is taken down before he gets the first. And a timeout, Carolina. They now have 2 remaining. Jenkins on the tackle. 4th and 4. So this will do it right here if the Eagles get the stop. 4th and 4. Newton in the gun. He has McCaffrey to his right. Newton will roll. Newton throws. It's caught. It's Funches. And Devin Funches nearly gets in. All the way down to the Eagles' 7-yard line is Devin Funches. Timeout Panthers. They have 1 remaining. There was an injury on the play. I'm not sure who. But on 4th and 4, they get a big chunk play. Devin Funches is hurt. Funches, the injured player on the play, the guy who made the play. Cam Newton back to pass. Throws. Open is Olsen. Touchdown, Carolina. He's been quiet all game, but Greg Olsen in money time makes a big touchdown reception. And he was open in the back of the end zone. Eagles defensive breakdown. And that's the first touchdown by a Panther other than Christian McCaffrey. Now how big is that missed extra point? Now how big is that blocked field goal moments ago? Panthers still alive. Extra point by Gonzalez is good. And with 1:16 remaining in the 4th, it's going to be onside kick time for the Panthers, down 26-21. Eagles trying to secure this onside kick and then secure the win. Panthers only with 1 timeout and 1:16 to go. So basically it's simple for the Eagles. You recover this onside kick, you win the game. More than likely, barring a catastrophe. The kick, and it's recovered by the Eagles. It's Aguilar, and he moves forward, and that's going to do it. For all intents and purposes, it's going to be neat. It's going to be knee down times or perhaps a handoff. We'll see. You don't want to attempt anything too risky here. Panthers can only stop the clock once. The Eagles certainly look like they will get the 2-0. 1st and 10. Wentz hands the ball off, and spinning is Jay Ajayi, and hold on to that ball, Jay. Gets the first down, and Panthers call timeout, but pretty much that should do it. Now 1:10 to go.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the
Eagles not taking a knee. They're keeping the offensive positioning here. Jay Ajayi, the lone back. Wentz, hands off. There's a flag. And that will stop the clock. I believe it's holding on the offense, and, well. Yep. It is on Chance Warmack. And it's 1st and 20, so they lose 10, and worse, the clock stops with 1:07. And now victory formation for the Eagles. Let's have no more of what we just saw. Wendell Smallwood in now with Ajayi and Selleck. As Wentz takes the knee.
Victory formation as they take a knee.
So that will all but wrap it up here. Eagles will go ahead to win 26-21, barring a miracle in the Meadowland-like situation. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But I don't see Pisarcik and I don't see Larry Zonka, nor do I see Herman Edwards. 2nd and 22. Eagles continue to go backwards, but it is knee-down situation. They will have one more knee down, and then that will do it. Clock's under 30. Panthers can't stop it. Knee down for Wentz. Eagles will be victorious. So a closer game at the end due to a late touchdown by the Panthers to Greg Olsen. But the Eagles will walk out of Carolina with a 26-21 win to go to 2-0 on the season. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the game is over. Eagles win, 26-21. A low-scoring game in Carolina, certainly more low-scoring than we thought going into this one. Two good offenses going at it, but the Eagles' defense all but putting the clamps on the Panthers in the second half. Panthers got a late touchdown by Greg Olsen. The onside kick, though, recovered by the Eagles by Nelson Aguilar. He in his good hands. And the Eagles do get the victory to move to 2-0 in the season. Certainly better than it was a year ago. Of course, the Eagles got off to an 0-2 start last season in Madden. This season, though, 2-0, a much different story. A few new pieces on the team, and they yet again take care of the Carolina Panthers. That's 2 straight seasons that they've won here in Carolina. Jay Ajayi got the scoring started for the Birds. Christian McCaffrey, he was a handful in that first half with 2 receiving scores. But the Eagles prevailed to get a 26-21 hard-earned win against the Panthers. 2-0 are the Eagles to start the season. And they will have their home opener a week from today. And let's get to that here. We'll finish this off. Okay. Certainly a much better start to this season for sure. That was a pretty fun game. That was a good game, close game. Happy to get the win.
Let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Okay. Take a look at the schedule. And hey, for the first time in a while, we don't have any injuries to look at. So that's certainly good. Let's see the schedule, team schedule. Let's see. All right, so now we will host those Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 3, the home opener. So Blake Bortles and that Jaguar defense coming in to play the Eagles in Week 3. See another team from the South. And then we host those high-scoring Lions. Lions who put 51 on the Panthers in Week 1. So that should be an interesting game, too. And then it's at the Giants at Dallas before the bye week. Again, a much better start to this season than it was a year ago. I'm certainly happy with that. Playing the game more, understanding a little more in the PS4 circuit. And certainly happy to be 2-0, as you see right there again. Eagles get the victory over the Panthers. A close one, but we'll take it. What is it that Vin Diesel said in Fast and Furious? Whether you win by an inch or win by a mile, winning is winning. Something along those lines, right? The Eagles do get the victory. They're 2-0. The Panthers, again, dropped to 0-2. Certainly a good start to the season for the Eagles. And, hey, we're 2-0 on the road, too. That's pretty good. All right, well, I don't think I had too many viewers for this one. Everyone's probably watching March Madness. Hey, congrats to Villanova. That's 2 out of the last 3 seasons. Villanova now in the Final Four. Well, they will play the winner of Kansas Duke, and I'm going to catch that game right now. So, thanks to whoever watches this vid down the road. Once again, the Eagles get the win at Carolina, 26-21. They're 2-0 to start the season in the home opener. Be sure to tune in if you can next week. We'll play our home opener against those Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, everyone, take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next vid. Goodbye.